Hello guys, it's Dranina here and welcome back to Skyrim. Yeah, we just came actually from the College of Winterhold, but we need a spell to get in there and it costs 30 gold. And as you can see, we have only a mere 11 gold. But we've got quite actually a few of weapons that we won't use and a hide helmet that's actually quite nice and has a quite a big value. Same goes for some other stuff that we've gotten. So we can actually sell that, but for that I need the shop to be open and I think I have to wait for 1 more hour. Yeah, oh, that's the wrong button. Let's wait 1 more hour. Okay, I think now the shop should be open. Yes, it is open. I always forget whether it's 6 o'clock in the morning that they open or 7 o'clock.
You lost?
No, actually I'm not lost. I want to sell you some stuff.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? Oh, I'd gladly sell it to you, if you had the money. But you don't, do you?
I already have the claw. I want to...
Until next time. I do what's necessary so we can get by.
Can I
since I can't
not get...
count on my brother for anything.
I mean, I want to...
If you're looking... My brother's a good-for-nothing drunk. We'd have lost the house by now if it were up to him.
Well...
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that.
I want to trade with you.
Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
Well, can I trade
Very
with you?
funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. Until next time. Just because we live in the middle of nowhere doesn't
Can I not sell you anything? I mean, I would love to take the coin purse and just steal it and walk away from it like nothing happens. But I'd rather be nice and try to actually sell you some stuff.
Everything's all right?
No, it's not for the moment. Stupid chicken! What do we have here? The Frozen Heart. Sounds like an inn.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then
Need
exploded.
something?
What did you do?
Oh, I can
Take a
also
look.
sell to you, I think. Let's see whether you want to buy this. You can have this, then I've got 20 gold, which is at least a bit more. Gonna have this longbow, which brings us to 30, and you can have this fine iron dagger, I guess, and this one. Thank you very much, actually. So we now got 30 gold, which means we can buy the spellbook. I'm still surprised why we couldn't sell to the actual shopkeeper. And why we had to sell to a traveling merchant.
Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold.
Yeah, sure.
Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Okay, so we actually started the quest line of the College of Winterhold. So let's equip the Mage Light spell.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
So we just keep this light burning here? Sure. No problem. There is like this broken piece over here that looks very scary and you shouldn't probably walk past it, but of course it's fine. So we're at the College of Winterhold. Ooh. A nice blue light that isn't going anywhere.
I'm believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Can I interrupt?
Welcome to the college.
I was still to come and see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Absolutely. Cannot wait.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
Okay, let the tour begin.
The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Okay. You're walking very slow, miss. I mean, the whole idea is that I'm just going to learn a bit about magic as well, then we might want to hurry up the whole informal welcome to the college, let me show you around part. But that's fine. Are they over here?
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Okay. Then let's go in, eh?
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
I've got to say, it's very interesting that we've got like this big nice archway into the bedroom, and that right in front of the archway is my bed. So every time I'm laying in bed and sleeping, people can just walk around and see me laying around. But if you have moved it bed this just a tiniest bit to the side, we wouldn't have had this problem. Quickly load the place I'm probably never going to visit again. Sure, let's take this. Oh, I'm not pick it. Able to. Wait. Goblet. Also, I'll probably fill with carrots and apples. Oh, this is part 11. Let's not read that. 1 gold. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'll just switch this dresser. We did that, and this dresser. Ah, that's fine. Let's quickly change our outfit into what we actually gotten from them. Sure, and we've already gotten who from them. Come, my bunny. Let's get out of here. Let's get to the Hall of the Elements then.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
I think I'm just going to run to the Hall of the Elements. I think I will be able to find it. Yeah, Hall of the Elements. It was difficult to find, my lady. Oh, I do have to wait for you over here. Okay, then let's just wait, I guess. You're just a tad bit slow. Maybe not even a tad bit, just generally quite slow. Lady. Where's the 12-year guy?
I
Not
have
you.
many important things on my mind.
Welcome,
Your concerns
welcome.
are not on my
We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
Oops.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think safety is very important and should be our #1 priority.
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to her. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't know any.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
Okay,
Over there.
if you let me equip my spell at least. Oh, that's a ward. That's
Please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
sure, sounds good. So we're going to Salthar?
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go.
I think I
This
understand.
is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
So let's go to Salthar. I think we can just go there. Where is it actually? I think it's close by. It's this one, so you actually just have to follow this road and then we'll get there. Huh? Sounds good. But first let's explore Winterhold for just a little bit. To see if we can find some interesting stuff here in this little town. A very cold town. Gotta say that. Ooh, look at this. Look pretty. I don't understand why this town is so empty if they've got like a massive college over here for magic students. I mean, one thing I know from real life, as in not in game real life, but outside game of real life, is that once a town has university or a college in there, it's quite a busy town. Just because that university or college brings in so many students that the town will be buzzing with them as well. So I'm actually quite surprised that here in Skyrim,
Will you be
having
needing
a
anything special
college
today?
in your town
Why
doesn't mean
don't
that
you
your
see
town
if
is bustling.
Archmage Aaron is interested in joining me for a meal?
Again,
Winterhold
sure?
may not
He
look
still hasn't
impressive,
answered your last several
but it has a
requests.
very rich
As you wish.
history.
Okay, tell me a bit more about the history.
I'm afraid the Winterhold you see before you is somewhat underwhelming. I can assure you, though, that it was quite something in its prime. An early capital of Skyrim, you know. Sadly, the Oblivion Crisis took its toll on Winterhold, in more ways than one. Then, the Great Collapse swallowed most of our beloved city.
What's the Great Collapse?
Just about 80 years ago, there was a terrible disaster. The cliffs overlooking the Sea of Ghosts collapsed, taking most of Winterhold with them. In the middle of it all, the college was practically untouched. Many of the survivors were suspicious. Some believed the mages were behind the whole thing, and others felt they could have at least prevented it. Archmage Aaron assures me that his people had nothing to do with it, and I believe him. But Winterhold never recovered.
I can understand that is quite an event and that people are looking for answers, and it's natural that you blame the one party that seems the most unharmed by the overall events. And since the college is like on the edge of a cliff right now, but probably was in the middle of town, it seems like nothing happened over there. I understand why people are frustrated with the college and think they had something to do with it. So how did the Oblivion Crisis impact Winterhold?
You may have noticed the college just to the north there. Very prestigious place. Mages from all over Tamriel traveled here to seek knowledge. After the Oblivion Crisis was over, many felt that magic users were to blame. Elves, to be specific. It created a great deal of tension. A good many dark elves were driven from the city, and people became uncomfortable with the presence of the college.
So basically they were uncomfortable with college. Because like half of Winterhold collapsed and they blamed the college for it, and then after the Oblivion Crisis they became even more uncomfortable with the college.
Kraldar's family was once very powerful in Winterhold. It's my honor to assist him even now.
Oh, that's good to hear. Well, enjoy your dinner, guys. Let's see, what can we do more around here? Can we... anything behind? Oh, there's actually a couple of houses back here. Or what is left of houses. Yeah, there's not a lot left. Like a shop, an inn, and house. A house or two. But not a lot, actually.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls.
Ah, that's a Jarl's longhouse. They actually have a Jarl.
No lollygagging.
If you're here for sightseeing, well, then you've seen the sights. Might as well head somewhere warmer.
I'm fine, but thanks.
What's your business here in Winterhold?
I'm actually visiting the college.
Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason.
Well, if you're a Jarl, I'm looking for work.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
I can help you
Good.
with that.
I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Do you have actually a problem
I
with the
do.
college?
And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on your hands as well. There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still they deny it. What? We all know the truth.
Well, Your version of the
Until next
is it
time.
necessarily the
Ours
whole
is the
version
only
of the
family
truth?
left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
If you... Talos guide you.
Why are you called?
At first they called us that to belittle our cause, but we gladly accept being named for Ulfric Stormcloak, the only true High King of Skyrim. We are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim, and Ulfric. He is the truest of us all. We fight to make our land great once more, to raise up strong, noble thanes, and lay low false jarls and the cowards who hide behind them. The sound of our fury is a storm about to break on the heads of our enemies. Our friendship, a cloak of true brotherhood for all who would wear it.
Well, actually, if you have a look here at this map,
All right then.
you can see that we're currently in Winterhold, which is there.
Talos guide you.
And then also Dangstar,
Think you might be in the wrong
Whitehelm,
place, friend.
and Riften here are all Stormcloak territory, while Whiterun, Falkreach,
Fight or die well.
Markarth, Rorikstead, of course. You're
Keep your eyes open.
extremely in the way. Listen, don't push me aside. And Solitude are all Imperial territory. There's like this division in the land of the province of Skyrim, because half of it
Talos guide you.
are all for the Imperial army, while the other ones want to free Skyrim and put Ulfric Stormcloak on the throne again.
What do you need?
Well, I don't need anything at the moment, but thank you for asking.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him apart.
Okay, well, don't know whether I believe that story, but yeah, if you want to believe that, please do. So yeah, there's this whole point of this civil war brewing in Skyrim, and we're in the middle of it because we actually got a quest to join the Stormcloaks, and we've got a quest to join the Imperial army. And you cannot do both. Ah, actually the weather cleared up. Nice. Whoopsie daisy. I don't want to wait, but I want to change my magic to something a bit more... okay, you're doing a bit more damage. Are you okay? Dovabit. Got Dovabit right. Can't really see you when you're in the wolf. Come. Ben. I think you're following me. So let's get our magic usage a bit up to par. We're not going over the mountains, that's like a bad idea, and you know how well that goes. Even though if you got a horse. Oh, hi. There's a goat. It doesn't go well. Oh, we actually should have taken another route. Okay, let's turn back then. We should have gotten immediately right. Yeah, to our right. Yeah, I know. Stamina's low, cannot do a lot more things. Why you're running towards me? I didn't do anything wrong. Ah, and here is actually the climate change as well. I normally don't have this immediate climate changes here in Skyrim, but it's one of the mods I got and I really like this mod. It gives a bit more life to the surrounding areas and lets you think that you're actually walking in different areas instead of...
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Yeah, I know, you're not happy with me. Did the other route? It isn't. Where is it? I think it's here. Oh yeah, it's here. Never mind. I do not remember what I was saying. I'm sorry. Okay, so... Some old cloth hanging from either stone or... This looks dangerous. And I'm actually surprised I'm not freezing to death. But that doesn't seem a problem here in Skyrim. Which I'm fairly happy about, I've got to say. We can just go cross country a bit. It's fine, I can still see the road. Oh, there is a wolf over there. I don't think my reach is that long. I'm sorry, wolf. Okay, let's see, there should be Sawstall over here. Sartal? One place where it should be. Be over here. Sartal. Sartal. I don't think I'm going to jump this. I'm not crazy. Anything of interest in here? Inside all these burial urns? Ooh, stuff we can sell for gold. And gold itself. There's food in there. Rain. Anything nice in this chest? Quite a bit of gold actually. Can get down here. What is actually a ore here? Silver ore mine. Nice. Also, one of the mods that I've got installed is it actually shows off the ores in a mine a bit more. Because they are used to be very hard to distinguish between one another. But now they're a bit easier to see which ore is which mineral or stone that you can harvest from it. But I think, guys, this is a perfect time to actually take a break just before we enter this dungeon over here. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I know I did. But if you did so, don't forget to like and subscribe or leave a comment down below. And I really hope to see you guys next time.